Welcome back to Monster Prom. I skipped over the whole intro thing because we do that every time. Anyway, welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in nonsense to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Yeah, we got it, we get it. Which is the coolest mythological creature? This one. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Greek agoras. Like literal Greek agoras. I don't know whether to pronounce it like it's a Greek word or like it's an English word. Reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. What would be a killer accessory? A fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy.
Let's do this!
Alright. Let's do this indeed. Party time. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. Hey, I was just talking about. Oh no, purses.
Vera Oberlin.
They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. You like them? Oh yes, very much.
Disgraceful.
Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are?
Oh, not bad.
Ah yes, a tactic I've used successfully many times in the past. The best part is that when you build enough water parks, no one even goes to most of them. Meaning that you burned down your victims' houses for absolutely no constructive purpose. Victims? Don't you mean subjects? Same thing, darling. Same thing. Now you understand why so many new water parks have been opening up lately. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun.
Let's do this!
Oh, Hunter's here. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright. Oh, we've done this one before! Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea! People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea! Nipples! Just nipples? Yeah! Okay. Wait. Business idea! Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for insane profit! That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows.
That has been quite pleasing.
What a delicious idea.
Hey!
But what about for like ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too. We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally. Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. I'll just kill tapeworms with unfinished business. Which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, boo!
Well, all of my objections to the problem are solved. Scam away! Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. And everybody's losing weight. Great.
Let's do this!
Let's go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring, and I just realized I think this is creativity, not charm. Oops. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. Yep, I was aiming for charm, but I forgot that Jim is charm. You spy Vera and Liam engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster judging.
So pathetic.
Do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash. Lime green stripper boots do not go with chupacabra fur.
So mainstream.
At least she made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers.
We really are the lucky ones, Liam. Most people are just absolutely hideous.
But even their hideousness is mediocre. Most people are hideous, but I have yet to see one who is the most hideous. I wonder what such an abomination would even look like.
True hideousness is on the inside, in your organs. Ha! Yes, I've always said that a person's insides could be even worse than their shell. A passing hermit crab dragon glares at her, but Vera doesn't seem to care. I mean, unkempt eyebrows are gross enough, but an unkempt esophagus? The mind reels.
I will admit, as repulsive as I find most people, it would be hard for me to ignore an exposed circulatory system. And there's nothing more hideous than being drawn to a repulsive people just because you're thirsty.
I can relate. I've seen Polly drawn to some pretty repulsive lowlifes herself when she's thirsty. Of course, that's a different kind of thirst, but the principle certainly holds. Ah, the innocent joy of bonding over mutual derision of the appearances of others. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. This game is so absurd, I love it.
Let's do this!
And now I can't go to gym because someone put a cat there, so boldness. We're going to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You gain +2 boldness. Of course, no trip to the bathroom would be complete without running into a group of your classmates doing something stupid.
Ugh, Damien, you're the worst.
I know, right? She means that in a bad way. Did you really have to set fire to my entire deck of cards? I don't know. Did the deck of cards have to keep dealing me bad hands? Not necessarily. That's not how probability works. Well then, I guess I didn't necessarily need to set it on fire, but since when has that stopped me? Well, now you've stopped us all from playing poker. Now what are we gonna bet on? Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Yes, and I derive an almost sexual pleasure from taking your money. So what's the new game? Ooh, you know the perfect poker alternative. Russian roulette seems like it needs stock market. Stock market could be smarts, in which case I'm gonna do well, but it could be money, in which case I'm gonna do poorly. Russian roulette seems like it'd be boldness, and boldness is okay. Let's do stock market and risk it and hope it's smart. Ah yes, the stock market. I knew there was a reason I had this fiber optic internet port installed in the bathroom. I'm so glad it was smarts. Vera busts out a laptop and gets to trading. Damien and Polly are skeptical at first, but Vera's enthusiasm is contagious. Soon you're all trading like the fiends you are. I'm just buying stock in any company that makes people's lives worse. Cigarettes, bombs, and reality TV, baby. I'm focusing on index funds, leveraging commodities futures, and maintaining a diversified portfolio. I'm buying any stock with a 69 in the price. Somehow, all of you make basically the same amount of money. Use most of it to buy 5 flamingos made of pure gold, mostly because you're drunk with power and also just very drunk. You still end up with +2 fun and +1 money.
Let's do this!
Let's go hang out with Vera and Miranda. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera.
Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes.
The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands moves fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested.
You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. The writhing snake fold is for when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds.
Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see. Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes? So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrated by not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it?
You explain that what your fold lacks in complexity it makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will.
Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then.
Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive.
Let's do this!
Alright. Now we can go back to gym. Because there's not a cat in the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver the inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Your performance in that game earns you a position as first pick on Vera's team for next game. Sweet! When you get over to her side of the court, though, you notice her furrowed brow. She's having trouble choosing the next player.
Hey there.
As much as I hate to admit it, I brought you over here because I need your help. You see, my acceptance at a top-tier business school is riding on this game. Everyone knows business schools hate losers, and dodgeball is basically the new golf. I need to assemble a killer team, but my skills lie in discerning people's weaknesses, not their strengths. That's where you come in. Help me pick the best team, and I'll be sure to remember you fondly when I'm crushing peons with my business degree.
Picking teams is your jam. You whisper in Vera's ear. Neither one of these seems like a... Ah, dang it, I don't have enough money.
Solving problems through unfair application of capital. Just the thing business schools are looking for. Hire away.
You make a call to your preferred mercenary provider, and within minutes, an armored truck full of hobgoblins shows up. You offer them their payment, a crumpled $20 bill and some hard candies you forgot were in your pockets. Jonathan, the captain of the other team, offers them actual money to join his team instead. As your team crumples beneath the devastating hail of dodgeballs, Vera spits in your ear.
I don't know what upsets me more, that we're losing or that I'm sharing a team with someone who is...
Okay. Before you can reply, a dodgeball slams into your chest so hard it sends you into space. It takes you some days to hitchhike back. Dang it! I'm ending the episode here. That was sad. I didn't like that ending.
Let's do this!
But it is what it is. I made mistakes, and now I gotta deal with them. Bye-bye.